Imagine waking up tomorrow and the dollar is worthless. Not weak, not declining, worthless. The money in your bank account, your savings, your paycheck, suddenly worth less than the paper it's printed on. Sounds like a movie, right? Like some apocalyptic fiction. But it's happened before, to real countries, real people. And if you think America is immune, you're not paying attention. So let me walk you through exactly what would happen if the dollar collapsed tomorrow, and more importantly, what you need to do right now to protect yourself. The moment people realize the dollar is collapsing, chaos erupts. Banks would be flooded with people trying to withdraw cash, not realizing that cash is now the problem. ATMs would run dry within hours. Credit cards would stop working because nobody trusts the payment system anymore. Gas stations would shut down because why accept dollars for gas when those dollars might be worth half as much by dinner time? Grocery stores would be emptied in hours, not because there's no food, because everyone's panic buying, trying to convert their worthless money into anything real before it's too late. Shelves cleared, fights breaking out, security overwhelmed. You'd see the absolute worst of humanity surface in a single afternoon. By day 3 or 4, things get darker. People stop going to work because what's the point? Their paycheck is worthless. Companies shut down because they can't pay suppliers, can't pay employees, can't function without a stable currency. The entire economy just stops. Hospitals struggle because they can't get supplies. Police and fire departments are understaffed because people are home protecting their families. Basic services we take completely for granted start disappearing. The invisible infrastructure that makes modern life possible just vanishes when money stops working. And here's the part that's truly terrifying. Your savings account with $50,000 might buy you a week's worth of food. Your retirement account, gone. Your investments, unless they're in physical assets, they're worthless. A lifetime of work erased in days. After the initial chaos, society would eventually adopt. It always does. But adopt to what? Probably a barter system at first, trading goods and services directly. Your skills become your currency. If you can fix things, grow things, build things, you have value. If your only skill is managing spreadsheets or writing reports, you're in trouble. Eventually, a new currency would emerge. Maybe another country's currency takes over. Maybe we create a new dollar backed by something real. Maybe we go digital. But that transition period, that could take months, years even. And during that time, life is going to be brutal for most people. The people who survive a dollar collapse aren't the richest, they're the most prepared. The ones who diversified, who didn't keep everything in dollars, who own real assets, physical gold, property, skills that matter, food stored, water secured, community connections strong enough to trade and help each other. The person with $1 million in their bank account is broke overnight. The person with skills, resources, and relationships, they adapt, they survive. They might even thrive because everyone else is desperate and they have something real to offer. Here's what you need to understand. A full dollar collapse is unlikely, but unlikely isn't impossible. And even if it doesn't collapse completely, it can weaken significantly, which hurts you almost as much. So you need to protect yourself now while everything is stable. Don't keep all your wealth in dollars. Diversify into assets that hold value regardless of currency. Real estate, commodities, foreign currencies, skills that value in any economy. Build relationships with people who have different skills than you. Learn to grow food, fix things, create value without depending on a paycheck. And most importantly, stop living paycheck to paycheck. Build reserves, not just money, food, water, essentials. Because when the system breaks, and eventually some system always breaks, the people who prepared don't just survive, they help others survive too. Will the dollar collapse tomorrow? Probably not. But the Roman currency collapsed, the German mark collapsed, the Venezuelan bolivar collapsed. It happens. And it happens to people who thought it couldn't happen to them.